大家好，欢迎来到巴黎德鲁奥拍卖中心。今天为大家带来的是4月15号精品亚洲艺术拍卖会的重要展品的在线预展。这次拍卖会的拍卖官，LAVIGNON先生。
你好 welcome to our exhibition. We are here in Paris Drouot. This Fortune Buddha and I are welcoming you at our exhibition. We are here in Drouot and we are exhibiting our next sale, which is dedicated to the Asian art. In this sale, you will be able to see more than 200 works. 200 of them are dedicated to China arts, from porcelain, bronze, stones, and we start from the period of Han to the Chinese Republic. So we have a large range of lots, and you will see in our exhibition gold and bronze, famous porcelain from Qianlong. But right now, let's go to see the gems of the sales. What everybody is looking for today are the center of the collections is the collections Georgi. Georgi was a businessman in the early 20th century, and he was passionate with Chinese art, but mainly with the stones. He had a large collection of stones, jades, nephrites, and here we are proud to present you tens of these pieces. Sure, let's see.
好，今天呢，我们给大家带来的第一件展品，也是这次拍卖会的重中之重，就是清乾隆的乾隆亲贤之宝狮钮碧玉玺。
So here, what is magical in Drouot and in our job is that we are like in a museum, but we have the keys, and before the sale, we are able to take these magic subjects in the hands. So I will show you some details of these objects.
那拍卖官说呢，在德鲁奥的最神奇之处就是，虽然我们像在博物馆之中一样，但是我们还可以有打开所有宝藏的钥匙。
The gem of the sale is really this lovely lion made of spinach jade. You can see him with one paw on a ball, and what is magical is that it was made in one block of spinach jade, but what is most important is this. This seal was made for Qianlong. Qianlong had more than 1,800 seals, and each seal was magical, with a unique engraving, and this one was made for his approbation on the paintings.
此玺呢是碧玉玉料的软玉质地，那么色泽明翠，呈波绿色，色相庄严。狮钮雕刻细致，头顶有一只坐着的狮子，左手着爪放在一个锦绣的绣球上。
So all the seals of the emperor were in the inventory books of the emperor. And we have all the marks of the seals of the times are known with the book named the repertoire of the seal. And so to authenticate a seal like this today, what we have to do? We have to print it on the paper, with ink, and this we will use it as a digital print to be sure that it was the same mark that in the book of the emperor. So here in Paris, in Musée Guimet, we have one book with all the mark of the emperor. So what do we did? We went to the museum to compare this mark with the book of Qianlong. And what is magical is you put the paper of the book and you compare digital print, and it goes perfectly. So today we are proud to have this seal in his hands, and we hope he will find a new owner that will respect him as the old collector, or the old collectors, René Georgie, because this lion was really one of his lovely kids, and so this lion need a new owner. So let's continue.
拍卖官说呢，这个是法国著名的收藏艺术家亨内 George 先生的重要拍品之一，所以呢，拍卖官希望我们可以通过这次拍卖为这件玉玺找到新的藏家。
So on the lot 89, and from the same collections, always René Georgie, we have this wedding cup. On this wedding cup, you can find all the symbols for happiness. The double fish here, the shoe characters, the pitch of longevity, and the bats. This cup was made in one block of white jade, and you can really appreciate all the details and also the moving parts here. So made in one block of jade. And what is important with this one is the sculptures. It's really fine and all covered. Here you have also the rouille and the two fish, which are also in a position of yin-yang, so a really good equilibrium. And so this cup was made to wish happiness for new married, for a new couple. So the owner of this cup will have happiness in his wedding. So it's not just a piece of art, it's also a piece of culture and a piece of chance and good fortune and happiness. So it's not just an object, there is something like magical. And René Georgie was a big fan of this kind of stories. Always from the same collection, we have this, let's see here. We have this lotus flower, which was used as a pot for a water pot. So it's also an object that inspire the philosophers, the writers, the calligraphers. So it's a piece of art, but with also make the inspiration for the one who is using this pot. When you put your brush in the water, it colors. There is a difference between the white and black. And then when you finished to use it, you can put your pencil or your brush here.
这个是同一个拍品系列的第87号拍品，是18世纪白玉雕牡丹花水城。那这个玉质温润，小巧可爱，又不失优雅，那么雕刻的十分精细。那如果我们在这个水城中放入黑色的墨水之后，它会和白色的水城形成鲜明的对比。
Let's follow me. So to continue, and because we have many stones and gems in these sales, here we have another part of these important collections, always René Georgi with a lotus cup, another one in black jade. This one is in precious stone, egg marine. These two in amber, and this one is pink quartz. In his collections, it was on display like this. So, because what is magical with the stones is the light, the reflex of the light on the stones. And for René Georgi, it was important to have this mix and match of colors. And always from the same collection, he had stones, but also porcelain. From these collections, we have also these two bowls in porcelain that we called Wukai porcelain because they are made with 5 colors. And I have the key to open them.
接下来我们要介绍的是第97号拍品清乾隆大清乾隆年制款五彩龙凤穿花纹碗2只。
Let's see. So what is nice is to have one ball is good, but to have two, it's better because it's a pair, so you can confront them, and you can really appreciate the white porcelain and the enamel with red, green, blue, and it's all over with the 2 dragons which are looking for the pearl, and inside on the back we have the mark of Qianlong.
那么五彩龙凤纹始建于明代万历年间，清代据以仿制并调整纹饰布局。那这2件拍品内外皆以青花五彩为饰，那么纹饰繁密，构图复杂，彩釉设色丰富，品相保存良好。
So here you have all the symbol with the pearl and also the 5 glyphs, which means that this bowl was made for the emperor. And inside too, you have the decoration with one happy dragon. And you know the story of the snake who captured this bowl, and it gives you the immortality. So here also we are in front of pieces with a lot of symbols, and it's like painting because it's like art, but it's also objects, it's also sculptures, and it also have a meaning of immortality. So to continue the exhibition, I can show you, for example, these objects. Let's see. I show you. I have all the keys of the room. Let's see this one quickly, because on this sale we can find also a crown which has more than 1,000 years old. 1,000 years old with this crown from Liao period. And also I show you the oldest object of the sale, which is this small knife in bronze in the shape of a bird with gold here, and this piece has more than 2,500 years old. So it's what we call an archaeological bronze, and it's really rare to have it in this condition with this small drawing of a bird in gold. So this is the oldest object of the sale. Here you can see a terracotta door, which was a funerary object from the Han. So it's also really old pieces. And here I wanted to recreate what we have here in France, in Paris, which is a Chinese boudoir, a Chinese cabinet. Here in France and in Paris, many French collectors in the past used to constitute a room dedicated to China. because we love China. So in Paris, Avenue Matignon, in another collection, not René Georgie, in another collection, we found these interiors with many pieces. And the top of the collection was this important paravent, I don't know the name, made of panel of lake of Coromandel. And this object is from the two sides. On this side, it depicts different scene in the imperial palace, and you can see many characters in different positions. And I love all the details, how it's made, and also here on all the corners, you have different objects from Buddhism.
那么现在我们介绍的是拍品第77号，是清18世纪的款彩五轮图12扇双面屏风。那这双面屏风上，是一件12页的科罗曼德漆器屏风。我们现在展示的这个主体是以人物图像为主。那这个屏风呢，四周呢又是以各种精致的文玩雅物图案作为点饰。当年的法国人特别喜欢中国的屏风，来作为他们整体家饰的装潢。
So here, with this sale, we have, as I told you, there are more than 200 pieces, and what is important is the provenance. All the pieces you see here in wholesale and in Drouot are from private collection that we found in Paris or in France. Our job is to go in all the old houses, all the flats in Paris, and we are looking for objects like this, and we are happy when we find them. Our job is to discover some treasure and then to offer you. So we hope you will find some object you like, and I hope you will have successful bids this Friday.
拍卖官跟我们说，这一次的所有的拍品都是由在巴黎的藏家收取过来的，所以呢，如果大家特别喜欢其中的拍品，那么请大家记得周五来参加此次拍卖会。Okay, all these are the most important law of this Friday fine ancient art auction. So we still have about 10 minutes to answer your question or present you more representative object if you are interested. So thank you.
we ask a register just for the lot 86.
Okay, maybe there's a little problem about Miko, but I just fix it.
Okay.
So could you please repeat this part?
Yes, how to participate, it's easy.
Thank you.
First, you can come here in the room in Drouot. If you are abroad, you have two ways to participate, phone bid or absentee bid. You register on Drouot or with the auction house. And the other way is to bid online. So you watch the sale, you have the sound, and during the sale, you put your bids, and maybe I hope there will be successful bids.
OK，我现在需要用中文来给大家解释一下，就是说，对于一些中国的买家呢，如果说您在德鲁奥或者是在巴黎这边您过不来的话，您可以通过德鲁奥中文版 CN 点德鲁奥点 COM CN 点 DROUOT 点 COM 来参与这次拍卖。Okay, so I just explained your answer.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you. And the second question is, I got some requests from the bidder from China.
Yes.
So the first one is we like to see the more detail about the load 23
or 48.
23 and 48.
Okay. This vase is from the Kangxi period. It's white and blue porcelain. And so you can see the two dragons who are chasing the pearl. So the pearl is just here. And below you can see the vase. So these slots presents all the characteristics of the Kangxi period, and so it's 18th century, and the estimate will be around 3,000 to 5,000 euros. So when we have an estimate of 3 to 5, I like to start at 2,000, and let's see what the bids make. So we like to give a chance to the lots.
那么48号拍品是卢君佑百花菊花纹品。那我们接下来看一下刚才是第48号，然后呢，我们需要next for the.
Yes, I have seen the question.
Yeah.
So many of us ask for this vase too, lot 48. For our expert Cabinet Portier, this lot is from 19th century, and it depicts the flower in sculpture in white. Inside you can find some stamps, but no marks of Qianlong, for example, because it could be in the manner, in the style of Qianlong. So yes, this vase is really interesting, and from the beginning of the exhibition, this vase, the other one, and is mainly asked by the client here in Paris, but also if you need more information, you can ask to the Drouot, to our auction house, Beaussant Lefèvre and Partners, and also with WeChat, with Yves and Drouot. We can answer you, even if there is a distance. All the questions, there is no bad questions. We can send you more pictures, condition reports, and our expert Cabinet Portier and I, Beaussant Lefèvre and Partners, we are here to ask you and to answer you all the questions.
Okay, and I just got one question from YouTube.
Yes?
To ask, there are how many loads in the sales?
Yes?
I think you have just answered this during the first part, but I think we need to
know where are from all the lots?
Yes.
Yes. To set up a sale like this, it takes us around 3 to 6 months. We go in all the apartments, in the houses, sometimes in castles in France, in Paris, and people, they are changing of collections. or maybe their grandfather or their father collected and they wanted to know what they have. So our job is to go in all the apartments, and every week, not every day, but every week we find a collection, then another, and then another. And after 3 to 6 months, we are able to present 200 or 300 lots. In these sales, you have two important collections. Two collections from Paris, René Georgie, and the one from Avenue Matignon, and let's say 10 other small collections. So two important collections and 10 collectors.
So all these are from Paris?
All 100% of the lots from our auction house are from private collections, and for us it's really important to have a really good provenance. And sometimes, for example, for the Imperial Seal, we go far. We want to go until the father and grandfather, and sometimes we have pictures, and so we have. For us, it's really important to have only good provenance. And you have good provenance when you work like this. If you go in the apartments, in the houses, it's always good. In Paris.
Yes, of course. So thank you so much for all this explanation. And I'm always disponible in WeChat, Weibo for all the bidders from China. So maybe you can see in the screen that all the information here.
Yes.
All the information about these sales. So could you please explain, repeat what time the exhibition and what time we can bid?
So we were here for the 2 days of exhibition, today the 13th and tomorrow the 14th, and the sale is on Friday the 15th at 2 p.m. local time here in Paris. So Friday at 2 p.m. and do not forget to register on Drouot to bid online or to send us your email at Drouot or Beaussant Lefèvre and Partners.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I wish you good luck for the bids.
Yes, thank you. The last sentence, if you really want to know all the load information about this sales, you can scan the QR code from the banner in the
screen.
In the screen. Exactly. Thank you so much. So thank you. See you.
Bye bye.
谢谢大家。